What's up, everybody? This is SymphoniaFan64 here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Yellow. Now, in the last part, we entered Pewter City and did a little bit of exploration, and we are now going to take on our first gym leader, who is Brock, the rock-solid Pokemon trainer. Now, I have something to say later on in the Let's Play here. I've got something later on in this part, so... Anyway, before we start, I want to show off that I got all my Pokemon up to level 12, and... had a little audio there. And I also wanted to show you that Pikachu learned Quick Attack. I got rid of Tail Whip because I don't think that'll be useful here. But there is a way I can defeat Brock a little bit faster, but something a little bit slower, but it is effective. So, yeah. But there is but chances are I'm probably just gonna sweep his ass with bubbles. So, we're gonna see what happens. So, I'm gonna go into the gym now. Oh, also, I also bought 3 potions, so now I have 7 of them. Nice. Now we're gonna go up to this statue, and Pewter City Pokemon Gym Leader, Brock. Winning trainers... Asshat beat me?! Asshat beat me before I got a chance, you son of a bitch! Ah, boy. I gotta catch up to that fucker. I'm behind his ass. And we're gonna talk to this guy. Hiya! I can tell you what it takes to become a Pokemon champ. I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. Let me take you to the top. Okay. Alright, let's get happening. It'll be tough for your Pikachu at this gym. Electric attacks are harmless to Brock's ground-type Pokemon. Yep. Pretty much, for most of you guys, Brock will be a very hard trainer to beat if you are not fully prepared. Pretty much, this gym is a rock ground type gym because, and as many of you probably will know, electric attacks don't do shit against rock and ground types. So pretty much at this point, Pikachu's going to be pretty useless in battles, and so will Arrow. The only Pokemon that really have an advantage over him are water, grass, and fighting types. So, for those of you playing Red and Blue and have chosen either Squirtle or Bulbasaur, good luck to ya! But for those who have Pikachu from Pokemon Yellow and Charmander, or Charmander, if you played Red or Blue and chose Charmander, good luck to ya! Hope you caught a Mankey or got a Nidoran that knows double kick. But anyway, there's only one trainer here to fight, and I'm going to take him on. Stop right there, kid. You're still light years from facing Brock. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna point out the same thing that, I'm not gonna point it out like Eccentric Gamer did. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Although it still irks me, I'm not gonna point it out. Instead, I'm just going to beat the ever-loving shit out of you. And we come across the Junior Trainer, which will be later replaced by the campers in Pokemon... I think Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal. So, as you can see, he sent out a Diglett, which is what Diglett looks like. I love that episode with the Diglets. So funny. Fortunately for me, Pikachu knows Quick Attack, which means this will be easy. And there goes his Diglett. And now he's sending out Sandshrew. So I'll be able to show them off, and I think I'm going to switch to Arrow. Because ground types can't do shit against flying types! Ha 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 ha! And he's gone. And I defeat the Junior Trainer. Darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance. Exactly! That's exactly what I was gonna point out. You found a brain. You're pretty hot, but not as hot as Brock. Ladies and gentlemen, I just think I found the gay trainer. So, I'm gonna cut all this out as I go to the Pokemon Center, and when I come back, we will be taking on Brock. Alright, I think we're back now, and I'm gonna show off I did save, just in case something bad happened. I moved Bubbles to the front. So now, it's time to take on Brock, or as he's known in the, Pokemon Yellow Player's Manual, the Brock, because apparently, there was a little, technical issue where, at some points, with normal trainers, it would say the, like, originally they were gonna have, like, the bug catcher wants to battle. Well, unfortunately, unfortunately for guys like the gym leaders, they couldn't remove out the before saying it, so it would say the and then the gym leader's name. And in the player's manual, there is a picture of you going up against, or pretty much somebody going up against Brock, but it doesn't say Brock wants to battle, it says the Brock wants to battle. And instantly I'm like, oh my god, this is the most awesome thing ever. Because it's not just Brock. He's not just Brock. He's the Brock. So now we're going to go up against him. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best. Will do, you perverted bastard. And there he is. The Brock. Standing there. And he sends out the stereotypical Geodude. And that's what Geodudes look like. I think that I like this sprite better. And sweepage! I'm just gonna sweep him. Strategies for beating Brock. I should actually go on this. As I said, rock types are weak to fighting, grass, and water types. Now, there is a way to beat him a hard way. One way is to catch a Caterpie and let it evolve into a Butterfree so it learns Confusion. And pretty much then you'll have an upper advantage because Confusion is a special attack rather than a normal attack. There is also a way to... And what the fuck did I miss? Why the fuck did I miss that? You bastard. I don't think I'm going to show it off, but there is a way you can lower the attack of his Onix. His Onix, as we'll see here, by using Growl, lowering his attack, and then just pelting him away with normal attacks. But I don't want this part to drag on, so I'm just going to sweep his ass. Oh, I forgot to mention that they're also weak to ground-type moves. But I don't have a ground-type, so I'm just gonna sweep him and watch... What? Oh, I made him flinch. Okay. And he uses Vine, which I hate in these... games because it never ends! Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on! Brock, you're a douche. Might have to heal. See, I came prepared. I came prepared for this. I think your biggest concerns are those bind, and I think rock throw. Ear rape! Pity to those in, I pity to those who are wearing headphones or earbuds, like myself, but that was Screech. Ah! And Bubbles grew to level 13, and I beat his Onyx. And I defeated Brock. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. And I received the Boulder Badge. Yay! That's an official Pokemon League badge. Its bearers' Pokemon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used anytime. Wait, take this with you. A TM contains a technique that can be taught to Pokemon. A TM is good only once, until later on down the road where people can now spam the hell out of it. So when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. TM34 contains Bide. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle, then pay it back double. There are all kinds of trainers in the world. Some raise Pokemon for fights. Some see them as pets. I'm in training to become a Pokemon breeder. Breed! Breed! Don't you mean a Pokemon breeder? If you take your Pokemon training seriously, go visit the gym in Cerulean and test your abilities. Well, that pretty much sums it up. We defeated Brock, and I think we did pretty good. What do you think, Pikachu? Pikachu agrees with me. Now I'm going to talk to this guy, because dialogue changes every time. Just as I thought. You're Pokemon champ material. Indeed I am. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that about wraps it up. So, I think in the next part, we will be continuing our Pokemon journey and journeying over to Cerulean City. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, this is SymphonyFan64, signing off. See you all next time.